In the United States, the presidency is the highest office in the land. It's a position that demands leadership, decision-making, and an understanding of complex issues. But should we require all presidential candidates to have held a political office like a senator or governor before they run? Today, we're diving into this important debate. The president isn't just a figurehead. They are the head of state, the head of government, and the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. They negotiate with foreign leaders, enforce laws, and make critical decisions in times of crisis. This role requires a deep understanding of how government works. So, should prior political experience be mandatory? Those in favor of requiring political experience argue that it equips candidates with a better understanding of governance. Serving as a senator or governor provides insight into the legislative process, public administration, and working across party lines. It's a proven track record that shows voters how a candidate might perform under pressure. For example, Lyndon B. Johnson, a former senator and vice president, used his extensive political knowledge to pass landmark civil rights legislation. He knew how to navigate Congress and build coalitions, demonstrating how political experience can be crucial in achieving significant policy outcomes. Similarly, Barack Obama's time as a senator gave him the understanding and connections he needed to pass the Affordable Care Act, one of the major achievements of his presidency. On the flip side, opponents argue that imposing such a requirement could limit diversity and exclude fresh perspectives. Leadership isn't just about experience in politics. Many successful leaders come from business, academia, or activism and bring new ideas to the table. Take Dwight D. Eisenhower, for example. He was a military general, not a politician. His leadership during World War II proved his ability to handle large-scale operations. As president, he focused on infrastructure and navigate Cold War tensions. Or Donald Trump, a businessman with no prior political office. His outsider status appealed to voters looking for change. However, critics argue that his lack of political experience led to challenges in governance and diplomacy. Public opinion is split on this issue. Some voters prioritize experience, believing it prepares candidates to handle the presidency's responsibilities. Others prefer outsiders who can challenge the status quo and bring new solutions. Democracy allows the public to decide what qualifications they value most. Requiring political experience might also discourage younger people from aspiring to the presidency, believing that only career politicians can run. This could negatively impact youth engagement and fresh ideas in politics. Looking globally, many countries do not require prior political experience for their highest office holders. Emmanuel Macron in France and Justin Trudeau in Canada had limited political experience before their roles as national leaders. Their success shows that effective leadership is about more than just time spent in political office. The U.S. Constitution only sets minimal requirements for presidential candidates. They must be a natural-born citizen, at least 35 years old, and have been a resident for 14 years. This framework was designed to allow a broad range of candidates, reflecting the democratic principle that leadership should not be confined to a specific background.